Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're watching my last video. Again, I'm not sure where this video is going to fit, but it's back-to-back videos, and the video I previously did was on this milkshake, and I lied to you. I refilled the glass. As you can see, it was much lower, and now I'm drinking it again. Fantastic. And the longer it sits, it gets thicker. So this video, guys, it's just me cutting meat. I'm going to organize my meat, and I'm going to show you the meat I purchased, okay? And not sponsored video. If you guys do see the name of the store, I'm not getting sponsored by them, guys. But I'm not going to show you the name of the stores in this side, okay? If you guys want to know, it's my local pork chop, aka Portuguese store, okay, guys? Very famous cut of meat. Okay, us Portuguese and Brazilians, we call this picanha. Anybody out there watching this video and knows this meat in Portuguese, in English, and of course, my supermarket was smart enough to do that. It is called beef top sirloin cap. Okay, again, I have no idea. If my dad was here, he would probably tell you this part is from the shoulder, the paw, the stomach. He knows all his meats. Okay, guys, again, this is called picanha or top sirloin. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and crack it open. I know a lot of people, especially the Brazilian community, they absolutely love this meat. And I know I'm probably going to get called at by the way I'm going to cut this meat, okay? And let me explain to you. Let me leave the blood behind. Sorry if I have my back towards you. Okay. Let me get a paper towel here, guys. Wash my hands. Okay, sorry about that. I do have a towel, but my hands were bloody, so I didn't want to get blood all over this towel. Okay, so my Brazilian people, because a lot of Brazilian people eat this meat, and me too, okay? So they will probably tell you to cut it probably a good 2 inches wide. Okay, so we're talking about, because this shrinks, so a good 2 to 2.5 fingers to 3 fingers wide. Okay, I normally don't do that. Okay, I cut it a little less. We're talking about probably 1.5 fingers. I go a little shorter. Okay, should I take the fat of this? Yes or no? Normally, my pops would, shave down this fat a lot, but this fat really melts well. Okay, and again, if you don't like eating fat, just eat around it. That's all you got to do. So I'm going to bring the camera closer so you guys can see me cutting it. Again, I'm probably going to be off screen, but the focus is going to be on the beef sirloin, okay? I normally don't cut it really thick. Again, it gives me a little bit more fillets. Also, and I'm really not looking for that thick steak. I'm looking for, if you guys know fibras, Portuguese cutlets, I'm looking for almost for more of a cutlet. So this is going to cook 1, 2, 3, if the way I cut it. Like I said, my dad normally would take the fat off, the skin off here, but I'm going to leave it. It should melt a lot. And you guys want to cut the cut, not this way. You want to cut it with the grain, and that's easy. You could just look at it, and you will see the grain goes like this. It would be terribly rough if you're going to cut this steak like this, okay, guys? And this cut is meant for picanha, for this, okay, for steaks. It's not made to make a stew, like chunks or anything like that. It wouldn't work out. It wouldn't be flavor. It'd be very hard. So let's get into the cut, guys. Okay, make sure your knife is sharp, okay? And I'm going for this is about a good 2 inches. Again, this is only for me, so no worries. So you guys might say, damn, that's a big chunk. Yeah? I mean, I've seen this much thicker, okay? Seen it much thicker. Again, I'm eyeballing it when I'm cutting. I'm not really, measuring it, but As you can see, I'm cutting it with the grain. I believe that's what it's called. I'm not a butcher. But as you can see, it was a smooth cut. It wasn't rough. It was smooth. So there was it, guys. This whole chunk gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 slices, but one of them is, you know, an oddball here, as you can see. But the first, I want to say the first 4 slices, as you can see, they phenomenal. The first slice, look at this. Okay, that's phenomenal. Okay, so how am I going to dress this? How am I going to salt and pepper? That's it. And you can even salt and pepper on the moment. Okay, that's what exactly I'm going to do. But for this video, I'm only going to show you, I'm not going to show you, you know, putting dressing or anything. I'm just showing you me cutting, organizing the meat. Okay, so there you have it. The full picanha cut and chopped. Okay. Put it to the side. I have another meat that I'm going to tackle first. Let's drink some. So the next meat, again, not a sponsor, but it is my local supermarket, specifically a Portuguese supermarket. And it's a full family ribs, okay? Family packed pack ribs, okay? And as you can see, it's a whole rack. Okay, I'm off camera. Not the point. It's not showing me. It's showing this. Okay. Normally, I know a lot of people. Okay, they take off the membrane. Okay, this skin. I don't know. I don't do that. I don't know if you guys are gonna be like ew or whatever. But I do not cut the membrane. Okay. Plus, I'm gonna be, well, I'll cut this part. Let's see if you see it here. This, I'm gonna clean it. Take some of this fat. I really don't like this type of fat on the rib itself. So I'm gonna do as much cleaning as I can. And here is what I was telling you about. Some people rip off the membrane. Man, I tried doing that once and I destroyed the damn rack. Okay, so I'm gonna take this part off just because it's pretty loose and easy. So anybody knows, send me a video. Send me to someone that's, you know, taking off the membrane if possible. So I took a little meat off here too. Just wasted some, but this is what I meant. This fat, okay? And I did, again, not a pro at this. I took some meat off. Okay, how do you take off the membrane? Like, how do you do it? Like, I've seen people doing it. I don't do it, man. Honestly, I do not do it. I'm trying. Okay. I can't. I don't do the membrane, okay? You can just eat around it if you don't like eating the membrane of this. You can eat around it, okay? And just eat the meat. But I do not. And I believe my dad does not take off the membrane either. I need some tips. Anybody? Any company Sado out there? Any butcher there? Chefs? Please give me your opinion. Give me your feedback. Absolutely. Would love to hear from you guys. So, this is pretty easy. How's this fat looking? That's decent. Okay, so I'm going to cut it. I'm going to find the bone. The bone's right here. So in between, slice. Okay? And like I said, if this is going to bother you, okay, if anybody's watching and doesn't take off the membrane, just eat from this side. Again, finding the bone, slicing it, cutting it. And I'm putting it to the side, guys, because it's not going to fit here. Okay. Another piece. Then I'll put everything back over here on the board so you can see. Oh, and as well, if you'd like, this is the whole rib. You can chop if you'd like, and you would have like 2 pieces. That's an optional if you guys want, but I'm not going to do that. So I got food here for days, guys. For days. I don't think I'm going to cook everything. Okay, I'm going to portion this out for myself. The picanha, we'll see. I might do the whole picanha. I'm not sure yet. Just because I was craving picanha. So I might do the whole picanha. I'm not going to lie. And maybe do like a couple drumsticks or so. We'll see. We'll see. I think I exceeded my recording time on the card, so just in case I'm recording this ending. So there's about 14 or so pieces of ribs plus my picanha. So I'm going to organize this probably about maybe 2 picanhas and maybe 2 ribs and a sausage. That might be just enough and probably still left over because I might add some rice or vegetables to it. And I'll probably put that in a bag and freeze it and make it as I go. And that's the plan. The way I saute this, dress this, is pretty simple. I just add salt, pepper, some type of adobo as well, and a lemon or lemon juice, and just let it marinate for a couple of hours before I go and barbecue this. And if the weather's not good, I'm going to have to do it in the stovetop. Again, the weather this weekend here is not that great, so we'll see. And like always, guys, please subscribe to the channel, add like, share the video. If you don't want to, just at least subscribe to the channel. You know, that helps me be recognized by my peers here on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.